The third thing, the first big decision I ever had to make in life, I don't know about you guys, I was in the third grade, and Asheville, Inca, really is where I was, Sand Hill High School. And in school, in the third grade, the teachers and everybody there were telling me 2 amoeba happened to hit in a muddy puddle of water 2 billion years ago, and I was the result. I'm not real sharp, okay? I didn't like the sound of that. I was an accident. 2 amoeba hadn't hit a muddy puddle of water. They can't even prove that the right chemistry was in the water, okay? That's their reasoning that we evolved from a muddy mass someplace, okay? Now, just to me, in my common sense, I kind of like, look at that. I said, man, that doesn't sound real good, okay? Now, I was in church. My mother and grandmother had me in church. I played in church, threw stuff out there upstairs. I was always in church. The pastor there was telling me something totally different, that there was a loving God who looked down and knit me together in my mother's womb. He made me special. He made me different. And he wanted to have a personal relationship with me. Now, I'm kind of 9 years old, I'm kind of weighing these two things. I don't know about you guys. The thought I'm an accident and a bunch of mess that nobody can prove was there, and I evolved from that, okay? I'm going to tell you, that didn't add up to me. And so what I did at 9 years old, I said, hey, look, I believe what that pastor's telling me. I got up, went forward in church, and here's what I said. I said, God, I know I'm no accident. I know you must have made me special and different. I want to have a personal relationship with you. I want you to come into my life, forgive me of my sins, and be my Lord and personal Savior. So that's 9 years old. I did that. And so I think, for me personally, that was the biggest decision I've ever made. Now, if you stop and think about that, okay, think about what's the alternative to that, okay? We're an accident, okay? All right, now think about this. This world and the way it's put together, let's think about it for a minute. We can't find another world like this anywhere. Matter of fact, right now we're spending $1 billion to go to Mars, and they aren't looking for people. We don't believe people are up there. They're looking to see if there's moisture there. Now, between me and you, I don't give a flip. I don't care if there's moisture up there or not. Hey, if they want to go look, spend $1 billion going up there and look for it. What do we care? We're looking around there's not another one like this anywhere. Okay, we got a world that's put together where the trees put off the oxygen that you and I breathe. Okay, we have men and women the ability to love each other. I can remember, man, I'm waiting for our first grandbaby, Jackson. I remember waiting outside that delivery room. I'll always remember this. Man, I'm out there, I'm walking up and down, I'm working, JD's in there and Melissa's in there, and I'm going, my gosh, I can't wait. And I hear that baby cry. 15 minutes later, they bring him out there. And I always remember this. They put him in my arms, and I'm not kidding you guys, I'll never forget this. I wrote in this baby book. As soon as they put him in my arms, it was just like his baby, just been born, he went just like this. And he looked right at me, and it was almost like he said, let's get it on. You know what I mean? I'm here, I'm ready to go. And that was my namesake, Joe Jackson. And I to this day, I'm at the motocross track. Ty's out there racing, he's in between those motos, he's sweating like mad. He came over there and just climbed up on my lap and sat there for 10 minutes, just kind of watching what's going on. Okay, now, you and I, according to some people out there, they're going to tell us that feelings that we have, hey, that's an accident. They're going to tell us that this world and the way it's put together, hey, it's an accident. Okay, it'd be like me telling you, like I've said to a number of you before, do you believe there's a watchmaker? Every single person here would look at your watch, complicated piece of machinery, never seen him, never met him, but everybody here would just do common deduction, what would you say? Watchmaker, yep, there's a watchmaker. It's like us putting together those cars, there's thousands of parts. let's just say we walk out here at the racetrack and say, hey, what do you think? Think that thing's an accident? There's not a person here that wouldn't say through common deduction, no. Where there's a watch, there's a watchmaker. Where there's a car, a race car, there's people like you that put it together. So we, through common deduction, we say there's a world maker. Okay, wouldn't we? You look around, I would have to say, it's easy. Yeah, somebody had to make this. Now you can take the other side. There's atheists running around out there. I feel sorry for them. They're actually preaching, hey, we evolved. You're an accident. Okay? You just happen to be here. So that to me means, okay, Sean Taylor, he passed away at 24. He got 24 years, that's it. It's done, over, life done, nothing else. That's not what God says. He said he made us with a soul that lives forever. Once he makes us, we got a soul, we're going to live forever. Now, you don't talk about exciting. Studying here about what Randy Alcorn, he came and talked to us about heaven. Hey, thousands of years, God said it's going to take for us to appreciate heaven. Now, you got a choice. You can say, hey, when I'm through living, it's done. It's over. Or, this is exciting, I'm going to get to live in heaven forever. Okay, so that's three things I've shared with you. What I've seen him done in others' lives, what I've seen him do in my life, and then what I've seen him do as he revealed himself in the creation of this world and the creation of you and I. That's three things.